Thought I'd borrow one of my son's boxer shorts. Well, hello everyone, it's me, Scott. You know that guy that you've occasionally stumbled across here on YouTube? Well, as promised, I was going to be doing this contest at the end of this month, the 31st of August. Well, we've reached that goal, and I've got my names right here in front of me. I've got the giveaway, the chicken hat, right? Was that what you were? No, not the chicken hat. I can't fool you guys, I know. Haha, you're funny. But yes, the Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirt. That's right. As promised, I was going to do a contest, and there were 6 of you that participated in this contest. And I'm going to do like they all say. Boy, if I could just pick all of you to win. Okay, seriously, I wish I could. I wish I was in the position, because all 6 of your entries, all 6 of you, I've watched your guys' channel enough and became big fans, subscribed, you name it. You've all did a great job. It was just a simple contest entry of what's your favorite Nag mask and why. Some of you don't have one. A lot of you do. Didn't matter. It's just simply, you know. And I could already tell the ones that don't have a Nag mask, like me at one point, wanted to have one for yourself. So doesn't matter. Does not matter. So let's see. How are we going to do this? I'll just do like I did in that 100, subscriber contest. Like I said, as you can see here, I've got these white sheets of paper. I have your guys' name on it. And I'm going to go ahead and use that bottom half of the bust like the last time. But this, I figured I'd be a little bit more, careful, because some people may be offended with the naked, half bottom bust. So I thought I'd borrow one of my son's boxer shorts. Yeah, it's been a while since I've, 30 minutes since I've screwed up. But yes, I'm going to use this guy right here, and I'm going to simply just go with, okay, what we got here. Roy Grabowski. I may be bouching your name up, just like I couldn't even say boxer shorts. Well, I said at that time, but Roy is actually from Germany, and in his video entry, he put subtitles down there, so myself and others who are not able to understand obviously the German language and all that, his video alone was just outstanding. If you guys enjoy the type of things I do on my video, photography alone, if you guys seen the rabbit red photos like on Facebook, I'm sure on Instagram, Roy has an amazing eye and extremely talented when it comes to photography. So Roy. Oh, and by the way, this right down here, I'm not even going to bother to tip. You got to blame the public school system that I've gone to, because my reading skills are just so excellent. But Roy's YouTube channel is down below. And like always, I'll put the information in the description box for every single one of these guys, plus the little cheat here above my corner, above my shoulder. Guys, trust me, I don't do drugs. It's just been a very long week. And you know me, I just don't have enough caffeine in my system. So Roy, it has been a long week, trust me. Roy, you're going inside the bus. We got daydreams and nightmares. This man right here deserves a lot of credit for all the things that he does. Granted, he's very knowledgeable when it comes to the horror genre. Obviously, music, sci-fi. He's just... Plus, the one thing that I think that he really truly deserves credit on is he tends to help out quite a few other YouTubers out there. I've noticed that. It's like he's trying to get other people to recognize not only him, but others as well. And you know what? He was concerned about the shirt size issue and all that. You entered in this contest. And as far as I'm concerned, you have every right to win your own t-shirt like the rest of them. So if you win, bud, I don't care. You pick between a medium, large, and extra large, and I will definitely send it your way. Of course, if your name comes out of the bus properly, if that makes any sense. So there you are. You're inside the bus now. And Mike's Horror Corner. Have anybody ever heard of Mike's Horror Corner before? I know he's kind of new to YouTube, No, I know a lot of us know exactly who Mike, Mike Golden, obviously. He has his other YouTube channel, Mike Golden and the Outsiders there. And his corner definitely is going to have to expand. If you've been following him like I have been, he definitely has one heck of a collection going on there between collectibles, masks alone, I mean, he's got a great eye. Obviously, he's a musician, so he's very talented as it is, period. So, Mike, even though I know you didn't have a nag mask like you shared in like with the, Daydreams and Nightmares, or Nightmares and Dreams. I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. It doesn't matter. Like I said, obviously Nick has got a very creative. He has more talent in one pinky than I do in my whole body, and it's quite obvious that his work is extremely popular. A lot of us see his work on Facebook, so it's not unnatural for any of us that wants a mask from Nick. So I can tell that that's something that you guys will definitely have in the future, especially if you're a fan of his work like I've been. So Mike, don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll own one, just like with, Nightmares, Daydreams, Nightmares. I always mix that up. So I do apologize. But he does have a great channel, guys. So let's get on to HorrorHounds 85. Where do you keep all of your stuff? You got some, I mean, seriously, you got a one hell of a collection. This guy, if you have not seen him on YouTube yet, go check him out. Subscribe to all their channels, by the way. But I'll tell you what, he's got an incredible collection. He keeps himself so busy on there, and he's going to have so many subscribers. He's going to be so busy answering so many questions, if not already, because he's got just a heck of a thing going on there here on YouTube, and I love what he does on here, and he's definitely got himself one heck of a mask as well that he's got a part of his collection when it came to oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking right now, but still, you know what, I'm just, like I said, I'm going to put a link to all their guys' channel and to their entry and all that, and you guys got to check out his channel. It's awesome. He's got an amazing collection there. So you're inside the bust as well. And of course, now we've got Andrew. This young man has inspired me so much. I got to give a lot of credit where credit is due. Before I started doing my kind of reviews and my horror thing here on my channel, I ran across Andrew's channel first. I'll be honest, and he's got such an incredible knowledge. I mean, his collection alone is just amazing. But his knowledge when it comes to horror movies, from so many years, from the past to the present, he's not afraid to tell you what he thinks, and that's exactly what I need to hear. I need to know. He's just a great reviewer, and he's basically a human dictionary and encyclopedia when it comes to horror movies. And he's been recently doing a lot on music here lately, showing the rest of us his passion about music, especially when it comes to heavy metal. And I could see myself, I've told him already some of the comments that I left on his YouTube channel when he's doing some of his reviews and his thoughts, or some of his favorite like top 10 or top 5 or CDs and all that. I could see myself doing that eventually down the road, because I really do have a big passion for music, that's for sure. So yes, if you are not one of his 3,500 plus subscribers, you guys definitely need to check out his YouTube channel, because he knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's got one hell of a collection as well. I mean, movies, collectibles, masks alone. He knows what he's doing, folks, trust me. So now we get to go, not last, not least, but Batman Original. Every time I see him post something on YouTube, he has a mask where I'm like, man, that's what I want. I mean, for example, when he had his HD Kirk and all that, I was just like, I had already ordered it, and I was like, oh my God, I was just so excited. But he's got a really cool collection. Like HorrorHound 85, he's very busy on YouTube. These guys have a lot of energy, and they deserve a lot of credit for their YouTube channel and everything they're doing on it. All these guys do, period. But I'm telling you, it seems like every day I'm seeing posts from these guys, and their enthusiasm alone is just mind-blowing, and I really appreciate that. And that's one of the things I enjoy the most watching you guys on YouTube, is your enthusiasm, your creativity, and your passion. You can't take that away from anybody. So like all the rest, you're going inside the bus. And before I pull a name, because I'm being honest, I've been dealing with some sinuses, some cold issues, big time. So need a little sip of the coffee. Yeah, that fixes everything, right? So yes, let's do this right. Let's get a name pulled out. Let's shuffle up, because everything went into the right leg. Yeah. So let's get everything shuffled around here. Trying to do this as honest as I possibly can. Just shuffle it around a little bit. Yeah. And 5, 7, 21. No, it's not bingo. And 50. Whatever that's supposed to be. I don't know. Like I said, public school system. So who is the lucky winner of the Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirt? See if I can get this unwadded here. Well, what do you know? Scott, you won your t-shirt. No. Mike's Horror Corner. Mike, you are the winner of the, obviously, Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirt. Congratulations, Mike. Like I said, guys, I wish I could have had a t-shirt every single one in. I try to be as honest as I can, but Mike, you are the winner of a Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirt. So Mike, it's totally up to you on how you want to do this. You could either send me an email, and I'll leave my email description down below, or you could use Facebook Messenger, whatever you prefer, because obviously I see you on Facebook, so you could do it that way if you'd like. And just, obviously I need your address so I can send you out a t-shirt, and what size you prefer. It's between a medium, large, and extra large, and it'll look just pretty much like this. It'll probably look better on you anyways, but yeah, most likely it will. So Mike's Horror Corner, you guys go check out his channel. I mean, pretty much all of you have anyways. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. I mean, heck, I even did a video not too long ago for Mike. Just something I want to do because I really felt his music channel deserved, you know, some more credit, because he's a hell of a musician, just a great musician. So is the rest of the guys in his band. And he's got the album. I remember seeing the post recently. He's got the album coming out here real soon too. So that's really cool. I really want that album, their album. So yeah, hint, hint, Mike, I want your new album. But yeah, Mike's Horror Corner. All the information down below, guys. Okay, I am terribly sorry that I had to interrupt that positive video for every single one out there, especially for Mike's Horror Corner. I've already sent Mike a message to inform him that he had won the Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirt, and I didn't... in other words, I didn't want to disappoint or shock him because it's not fair to him for what he's about to see and from what everybody else is about to see here. So, that being said, Nick with Nag Mask, yes, I know I have apologized to you religiously about what has been going on this past week. And what I mean by that, folks, the Nag Sculptor Studio t-shirts that I have been trying to get out to him, well, unfortunately, it's not going to be able to reach its destination because for some reason, I don't know why, I decided to go with a certain shipping company, even though they had given me all the proper, even though they had given me all the proper information from when the package was initially physically with me. I did everything online. I even had an associate, a friend of mine that tried to help me out, which I'm not going to blame that person, but I had all the information right here. Everything was filled out properly, even with someone who's used to dealing with shipping out stuff internationally. But for some reason, I don't know why, I can't explain it. The package, the box, the one box that I clearly even stated, and I can't get it because it has, you know, information when it comes to addresses and all. But the one box that I was trying to get from here in the U.S., the shipper, to the recipient in Greece, is being held hostage in customs right now. Well, they're telling Nick one thing. FedEx on my end is telling me something completely different. It's like, poor Nick. I feel so sorry for him right now for having to deal with me on this because it's not fair to him. It's truly not fair to Nick. You know, he was expecting for me to send him out these t-shirts. What's the big deal? I mean, it's 20 t-shirts, I guess it was, if I remember correctly. I don't, something like that. Anyways, I was going to start off with a certain amount of t-shirts, and if it was going to go well enough, then obviously I was going to have even more made up, etc., 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 okay? because it's not exactly the cheapest thing in the world to do. But anyways, Nick was, he was expected. I know I was like on cloud 9 because I'm like, oh my God, I actually get to work with one of the sculptor designers that I admire quite a bit. I absolutely, obviously, have loved everything that he shares with us on both of his Facebook profile pages, and obviously being a huge fan of owning some of his masks as well. So I was extremely honored that he was going to allow me to help, obviously, print out some T-shirts with his logo and everything else, and I was going to do everything I could to promote this properly, maturely, respectfully, and now here I am interrupting a contest video of telling you guys that I am not going to be able to send out these T-shirts. Well, Nick's not going to be able to send out these T-shirts anytime soon because I was foolish enough to pick the wrong shipping company that cannot do their job. Now, if I did something wrong, why in the hell didn't they inform me before the box was even taken from me to go, obviously on a plane or whatever? But they didn't do that. They didn't inform me that I was doing something. They should have recognized. I mean, they scanned the damn label or whatever they're supposed to do. I mean, how is it that it gets from the U.S. to somewhere else in the world to where they finally go, something's wrong here? They were waiting for, apparently, from what I was told yesterday, they were waiting for 19 other boxes, 19 other items. I'm like, what are you talking about? It was so frustrating. I am just so beyond frustrated. And it's still not over with. Because now the package apparently is going to be sent back to me. I have already spoken to a supervisor, like I said, I believe I said that already, last night in person. I had to call them once again. I've even sent them an email. When I did call them again today, apparently the manager was in a meeting and has not returned my phone calls. They're basically going to rob me blind. They're simply going to rob me blind. They're going to take the money that I used initially to have that box shipped to Nick so he could start actually selling you guys T-shirts. So, blame me, Scott Kennard, the guy that was starting this whole promotion in the first place to have these Nag Sculptor Studio T-shirts sent out to you if you were interested in buying one. It is completely my fault. It is my fault, not Nick's. Not at all whatsoever, okay? So I want to make that very, very clear, okay? And before I shut up, there's one more other thing that I want to make clear to the rest of you guys out there. Recently I did a video of me obviously whining and crying about an individual that was stealing 13 of my videos here on YouTube. Videos that I generally pretty much work hard on. I don't want to say I work hard on because I always had a huge passion and love for what I was doing, so I was enjoying every minute of it. Keyword was, okay? Well, this past week, every day that when I would get home from work, I'm actually working kind of 2 jobs right now, by the way. Not that that matters, but I've been trying to keep myself busy, trying to get ahead. And, well, I've been sending YouTube emails after emails, and I'm pretty much being ignored. I've even called them. Figuring that maybe if I spoke to someone, they would understand what my complaint is about, okay? It's one thing for someone to basically download, copy, steal your videos, but for them to put their P.O. box number information in the description box, maybe they're thinking that you might send that person information all on a video that I did a while ago. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to give you bad news after bad news. Well, Mike Golden should be enjoying the fact that he won a T-shirt, a Nag Sculptor Studio T-shirt. Nick should be enjoying some T-shirts that I sent out to him right now, but apparently I'm not intelligent enough to choose the right shipping company, let alone fill out the same commercial invoices twice now. Same information. And apparently I'm wasting YouTube's time, I guess. I don't know. I'm upset. I know that's for sure. I'm really saddened by all this. And that being said, right now, I don't have it in... I don't really feel like creating any videos for a while, okay? I don't know if I will again here on my YouTube channel. I just don't know. It's just my heart's not into it, okay? I'm just extremely disappointed in myself, mainly, and not being able to resolve these issues properly. So, once again, please do not blame Nick. This is not his fault. This is entirely my fault. And I do apologize to every single one of you out there that was looking forward to purchasing one of these t-shirts. If Nick decides in the future that he doesn't want to do business with me or anything like that, I don't blame him, because I've disappointed him and I've disappointed all of you, and I've extremely disappointed myself right now. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut up, and don't be surprised if you don't see me do any videos for a while.